Good morning. Today is Friday, September 29th. I'm Jake Gothier.
And I'm Alyssa Tracy. Welcome to the premiere episode of KTV 2017.
On today's premiere episode, we will give you some tips with the new iPads, I'll take a look at one of the best fall sports teams, and introduce you to some new teachers. It's great to be back in the studio. To kick off today's show, we're going to start with some local school news. Looking for community service? Student volunteers are needed at Charlene's Photography to help with athlete photos, and for the United Services Local Advisory Prevention Council, stop by our Career Center in the main hallway for more details. Charter Oak is back in business. Any student to say hi to the branch manager, Jen, will get their name placed into a drawing to spin the prize wheel on Monday. Today is the last day that yearbooks will be $65. See Miss Tori in room 2110 with questions or order online at jostens.com. Hurry before it's too late.
This week, Jake and Quinn put together a highlight of the school's new iPads, including features and tips.
In addition to the typical iOS upgrades, one of the most useful features in the new iPads is the multitasking aspect, which can be activated by dragging from the side of the screen into the middle. You can expand the second app you open by dragging the side once again. Right now we're going to throw it over to Alyssa for a new segment we call Headlines.
Thanks, Jake. This is a quick rundown of some of the latest top headlines for the past week in case you missed it. It was discovered this week that 3 American businessmen with ties to Russia contributed nearly $2 million to funds controlled by President Trump. The special counsel investigating President Trump is now trying to determine at what point those contributions were made. The NFL and President Trump continue to battle over the players' kneeling protests during the national anthem. The president tweeted this week saying, "The NFL has all sorts of rules and regulations. The only way to set out for them is to set out a rule that you can't kneel during our national anthem." The weather continues to be a story as well. First hurricanes, flooding, and earthquakes, now record temperatures with Chicago having a week's worth of 90-degree days, plus Cleveland dealing with the longest stretch of 90-degree days in the city's history. A recent study has shown that the average people check their phone about 85 times a day. Recently released findings from the University of Arizona suggest that your phone is most likely carrying 10 times more bacteria than the average toilet seat. What do you think, Jake?
I think I'm going to clean my phone and my hands. Thanks, Alyssa. There are a few new teachers around the school. This year, Castor and Rachel gave us a proper introduction.
Rachel and I got in touch with some of the new faculty members of the school. They are all dedicated and ready for their first year at Killingly. We talked to the teachers about where they previously worked and what they are looking forward to this year.
This year I'm looking forward to getting to know all the other faculty, get a good idea of how the kids are in Killingly, and get some stuff off the ground. I'm hoping to start being an advisor for some clubs at some point, but we got a lot of work to do to finish science stuff first. I teach 9th grade science exclusively, the honors and the CP course.
This is actually my first year teaching. I am liking KHS. It's a very nice atmosphere, very nice place, beautiful facility, so I am liking it. I teach Spanish, so I have Spanish 1, Spanish 2, and Spanish 2 honors. I look forward to getting to know everybody. I look forward to seeing what the school's all about.
Teaching for 5 years, but this is my first year in Connecticut. Killingly, so everyone's super friendly, everyone's helpful, students are very polite, the please and thank you, the smiling faces, I appreciate it all. I'm looking forward to being a freshman advisor and hopefully getting to know the freshman class a little better as well as the upperclassmen.
The new faculty here is looking forward to a great first year at Killingly High. We wish the best of luck to them. For KTV, I'm Castor Ward.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Every senior wants senior privileges, and here's what needs to be done in order to receive them. Make sure to have at least 30 hours of community service done, no suspensions in the recent year, and no more than 2 tardies in a quarter. PGRs 1.2 through 1.6, no grade lower than a C-, and no more than 4 excused or unexcused absences in a quarter. Make sure to have these things done.
A reminder to sophomore students, Color Run registration is due September 29th. See Ms. Sarah Mancoon or Mr. Rollinson with questions.
In KTV, we preach the importance of friendship. How well do you know your best friend? Spencer and Alyssa gave us a look at 2 well-known best friends.
Welcome to the Best Friend Show. I'm your host, Alyssa Tracy. In this episode, we have Gavin Turner and Sean Durandro as our competing best friends. In the Best Friend Show, 2 friends will be competing for the ultimate best friend title. To win, each person will have to answer a few questions about their best friend. We asked the questions ahead of time. What does your best friend look for in a girl?
What does Gavin look for in a girl? Smoking hot. Like 5'3", like, no, Gail's 5 feet, right? 5'2", brunette, like Asian girl. She like plays soccer. I think he would like that.
Gavin, what do you think Sean's looking for?
Smoking hot.
What is your best friend's weirdest hobby?
Gavin plays a lot of Skyrim on the weekends, so that's pretty weird.
Gavin?
Sean likes like videos of cats a lot.
Yeah.
Watch
Dude,
them.
pick my second weirdest one.
Do they have any strange phobias?
Sean is deathly afraid of loose hair.
Yeah.
Like, he will.
Oh my God, loose hair.
Stop. Just stop.
I think Gavin's biggest fear is guys in high school hitting on his little sister. I think that's his biggest
Yeah.
fear.
That's
Yeah.
sweet.
So you got a boyfriend.
Gavin, I don't know. He's a pretty tough guy.
Sean's a great guy.
Gavin's a great guy.
This season's volleyball team is off to a great start. Sarah did some digging into the secrets of this year's team.
With the start of the school year, fall brings in many opportunities for new and returning students. One of those opportunities is to play and compete in a fall sport.
Well, my sister played in all her 4 years of high school, and I thought it was interesting and thought I would try myself.
Volleyball, for instance, allows the girls at our school to compete in matches against other teams all over the state.
I saw it on TV and I thought it was really interesting, so I wanted to play and figure out how to play the game.
This year, over 40 girls tried out for the upcoming season. The program is now at its largest it's ever been since starting up in 2006.
I'm hoping that we defend our ECC Division II title and to go further in the ECC tournament and also to at least make it to finals and states.
In addition to returning students, over 15 freshmen made the team, increasingly large for the 30-person team this year alone.
I enjoyed the harder matches, the ones that aren't as difficult for us since we're a high-caliber team are definitely more boring for me, and I don't play my best just because I'm just not feeling it that day. But the games like Fitch, Waterford, I get I love it. I love the competition.
The Red Girls' next home volleyball match is on October 11th against Plainfield, so come out and support. For KTV, I am Sarah Sheehan.
Thanks for watching this episode of KTV.
Be sure to check out social media pages on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat.